Yeah, greetings. My name is Mr. Lucky Odiogu. And there is something I want to trip in this morning. I grew up to meet that name called Giant of Africa. That Nigeria is a giant of Africa. But let us tell ourselves the truth. Are we really giant of Africa? Giants supposed to have it all. Giants supposed to take care of their citizens. Giants supposed to be a nation that people always look unto. People always run to them for an assistance. Are we really giant of Africa? That in a situation whereby when someone collapses in Nigeria, it will be flew to Europe or to the Western world for treatment. Are we really that giant of Africa? That in this 21st century that we are still talking about building of roads, and we still bear that name, Giant of Africa, that in this 21st century, we are still talking about electricity, power supply, that we don't have lights, and we still bear that name that we are Giant of Africa, giant that give other people's light and they are in darkness, and we call ourselves giant that keep on borrowing even when they borrowed. The money that was borrowed will not be used for anything. Rather, it will be split among the 36 states, those who are in power. And we say we are a giant in which that even our own citizens are fleeing away from the country because of hardship, and we call ourselves giants. Are we really giant of Africa? Giant in a situation whereby we are crying for insecurity. Go to Plateau State and look at what is going on over there. And really, some people are still shouting that we are giant of Africa. Nigeria it has turned to a particular one political party today. And everybody is just moving in one queue. And we call ourselves giant. I want to say this to our youth. How do we want our nation to look like in 20 years time coming? In 10, 15 years time coming? Do we want to remain like this? And if we don't want to remain like this, for crying out loud, what are we going to do to change the story? A situation whereby you see you begin to repeat voting one set of people, the same thing, the state or the country remain in one shape, no shaking, no movement. The youth have to wake up. Don't just vote for somebody because it's from your tribe. Don't just campaign for somebody because it is from your tribe. But we need a candidate that is going to change the story for good, for your good and for my good, for the good of your children and for the good of my children. We should forget about what we eat today, what we gain today. Let us think of what our children are going to eat, not what we'll be eating, what we're going to eat now. And tomorrow we'll keep on crying. We call ourselves a giant of Africa, and nothing is working. The people whom you are voting for, immediately they fall sick, they will flew them out of the country. You that is voting for them, when you fall sick, you remain here in a place, in a system whereby doctor will tell you did not deposit money, they are not going to treat you. We should plan and we should think the kind of country, the kind of nation we want to live in or we want to build. Look at fuel that we have it as our own property. But look at the money we are using to buy them. Nigerian youth, think. Because what we are seeing today, from now to 15 years time coming, is going to be sweet. It's going to be too sweet. Share this video.